Your future self wants financial freedom. Your future self wants to enjoy life without financial stress. Your future self wants to create a legacy of wealth and abundance. So why haven't you taken the steps necessary to shift into this version of yourself? Why haven't you begun the process of leveling up your success to become your future self? If you want to step into the future version of yourself who has the financial freedom that you desire and live a life free from financial stress, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to give you the 3-step framework you need to unlock your path to financial success, and I'll show you how to implement this in your own life and measure your progress along the way. But you might be wondering if this will really help you achieve your goals. Let's talk about that for a second. Your future self is the version of you which you want to become, whether that's 3 months, 3 years, or longer. By understanding what you want for your future self, you can begin aligning your current actions with the vision you have for yourself so you achieve the goals you want to accomplish. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, once faced a huge decision in his life and his career. Either stay in the secure job that he had, which was paying all his bills, or follow his passion of starting an online bookstore. He shared his idea with his boss, who told him it was a good idea, but it was better suited for someone who didn't already have a good job. Instead of following the safe and well-traveled path of financial security, he chose to take action on the plan he felt aligned with the vision he had of his future self. There's not many people today who haven't heard about Amazon, all because Jeff Bezos chose to step into his vision of his future self. Like Bezos, you can take steps right now, strategic steps, to ensure your future self is financially secure and has the financial freedom that you desire. Do you even know what it is you want for your future self? Or do you have somewhat of a general idea? Saying you want financial freedom isn't enough. When I was a recently divorced single mom, I refused to accept a limited role in my kids' lives. I wanted more than early morning wake-up calls, daycare and school drop-offs, rushed suppers, and nightly tuck-ins. I knew what I wanted my future to look like, and that meant staying at home with my kids while still having an income to support them instead of going to some dead-end job while someone else took care of my kids. This vision was what motivated me to start my very first business, which within 6 months allowed me to be a full-time work-at-home mom. The first step is to clearly define your future self and what financial freedom looks like for you. Every one of us has a different idea of financial freedom. For me, right now at this stage of my life, that's a house with no mortgage attached to it, a steady flow of income coming in every month, and the ability to do whatever I want with my days every single day. 10 years ago, financial freedom for me was a steady income to support my kids without worrying about paying the bills, giving my kids a good life. So what is your version of financial freedom? That's where you have to start. So how can you implement this? You need to get clear on what it is that you want. Start writing down everything about how you envision your life and finances in the future. Doesn't have to be exact, doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to give you a clear destination to move towards. I've done this by creating a narrative of my dream day. Let me share an excerpt of it with you. The sun streams through my bedroom window as I begin to wake up. I roll over, snuggling deeper into my blankets, contemplating the bliss of falling back to sleep. Before heading downstairs, I open the balcony doors of my bedroom and step outside. The sight of the beach and the beautiful expanse of water beyond greets me, and I take a breath of fresh air. I spend a few moments soaking in the view, feeling the cool morning breeze against my skin. This short glimpse into my dream day gives many clues about the vision I have of financial freedom for my future self. First of all, I'm waking up because of the sun streaming in through my windows, not because of an alarm clock. I'm not tied to a strict workday time frame. This is also reiterated by the fact that I'm spending time outside on my balcony enjoying the morning breeze without feeling rushed. Another clue of what I envision for my future self is walking outside to the balcony off my bedroom. This talks about something I want in my future home. The view outside my bedroom is that of the beach, which is part of my property for my house. This talks about where I want to live. Begin implementing the vision and clarity you want to have, a financial freedom for yourself, by writing down what it is you want. You can write it down as a narrative like I have, or you can just write a bulleted list, whatever works for you. As I said, it doesn't have to be exact or perfect. I want to live near water, but I don't know where that is. Is it the Gulf, or is it the Pacific Ocean? Or is it a small private beach? I don't really know right now, so I wasn't specific about it in my vision. Instead, I included what is important to me. Moment by moment, you are creating the future version of yourself. Either you're moving yourself forward to where you want to go, or you're keeping yourself stagnant. Which is it? When I decided I wanted to start my own business, I began putting things in motion to make it happen. Took some time to research and plan things for my business, but I didn't stop at the planning and thinking stage. I took some real actionable steps towards starting the business. I connected with people who might want to become my clients, or who might know someone who'd be a good fit for the services that I was offering. Once I got clients, I spent time every day doing work for them and providing good customer service. Implement daily actions and be present with those actions. Take time to do things that align with your vision. When you're working towards your future self, your future financial freedom, stop multitasking. Stop doing more things than what you can handle at a time. Do one thing at a time and align those actions with what your vision is. Once you know where you're going, then you need to know how to get there. I want a steady flow of income coming in so I can enjoy life day by day in my dream home. Every day I take focused actions to align myself with that vision of my future self. I create content like this video to work on improving my speaking abilities so that when I start delivering in-person presentations, I am better at it. I work on improving my coaching program. I spend time every day in reflection and meditation to allow new ideas to come to me for other streams of income. To implement this in your own life, take the clear vision you've created for your life and think about the steps that you need to take in order to make that vision a reality. Break your goals into actionable steps and committed to doing at least one thing every day that moves you closer to your future self. It could be as simple as setting aside a small amount of money every week or every paycheck to build your savings account. It could be learning a new skill to increase your income, or even dedicating a specific time each day to work on your business idea. The key is consistency and being focused and being persistent. The important thing is to keep moving forward, even if the steps seem small. Over time, these daily actions and compound to bring you closer to your goals. Remember, you are the author of your story. Every decision you make and every action you take is shaping your future. Make choices that align with the life you want to create and the vision you have for your life, and stay focused on your vision. The plan you create to achieve the vision you have for your life will never be perfect. It doesn't matter how much planning and thought you put into it, things will change. The best laid plans of mice and men oft go astray. This is a famous line from a poem written by Robert Burns to a mouse whose house was completely destroyed by a farmer plowing his fields. Over 200 years after that was written, we still have trouble accepting this simple fact. No matter how well crafted our plans might be, circumstances beyond our control will often change those plans. My first business idea was to work as a virtual assistant for other home-based entrepreneurs. My first client taught me how to manage and add content to her website, as that was what she needed the most help with when I started working with her. I did not like the platform she used and how difficult it was to keep things updated, and I swore it was something I'd never do. But when the economy collapsed in 2008, I lost all of my clients in a single day. They were all concerned about their cash flow, and one by one, throughout the day, they all canceled their contracts with me. For a few weeks, we lived off my savings, and I spent days and days and days feeling sorry for myself because I'd lost everything I'd worked for. But I had to pick myself back up and figure out what I could do to add value to other businesses. And the one thing I discovered most businesses needed at that time was a website. I learned how to create websites with a different platform and discovered I loved the process and how easy it was to create and manage websites with that platform. It didn't take me long after that to rebuild my business by designing websites, and pretty soon I had a whole new client base. It's important to spend time reviewing your plans and adapting them as things change. Being flexible and willing to change are important if you want to reach your vision. You need to regularly look at where you are and be willing to pivot when necessary. Your ability to adapt will be one of your greatest strengths on your path to financial freedom. Remember, it's not about the setbacks you face, but how you respond to them that will ultimately define your success. For example, if you find that your original plan to increase your savings isn't working for you, for whatever reason it is, look for ways to adjust your plan. Maybe you need to save less, or maybe you need to extend the amount of time that you want to reach your goal. Keep reviewing your budget and make adjustments so you stay on track. By being adjustable and adaptable and proactive, you can get through any change that might happen and keep making progress toward your financial goals. Having a clear vision, taking action, and spending time reviewing and adapting your plans will take you a long way on your journey of achieving financial freedom for your future self. But there's still one key question to be answered. How do you measure your progress? Measuring progress is crucial to ensure you're on the right path. Transitioning my business to offering a new service was a huge undertaking. Not only was I defining how my business could help other businesses, but I also had to learn how to provide that service as well. I love learning new things, but continuous learning can be the sneakiest form of procrastination. When you're learning something new, it's easy to think that you're making progress towards some goal. I knew that I couldn't spend months or years learning to design websites when I started out offering website design services. So I signed up for a coaching program that taught the process in a very linear, step-by-step outline that worked for me. I set increasingly progressive goals to accomplish as I worked through the program so that I reached the point where I not only replaced the income that I'd lost, but I'd also started earning even more than I had been before. To implement this in your own life, start by setting specific, measurable goals. If your goal is to save a certain amount of money, break it down into monthly or weekly targets and track your savings. Create a system for yourself for regular check-ins. Set aside time each week, each month, or whatever time frame works best for you to review your progress towards your goals. Are you meeting your targets? If not, what adjustments can you make to get back on track? But also be sure to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they are, just to stay motivated and to maintain momentum. By setting clear goals and breaking them down into manageable steps and regularly reviewing your progress, you can stay focused and continually move forward closer to your vision of financial freedom. The financial freedom you want for your future self depends on the actions you take today. By following these 3 steps of creating a vision, taking action, reflecting and adapting as things change in your life, you can achieve financial freedom. So start now and watch as you transform into the person you've always dreamed of being. Remember, your future self depends on the choices you make today. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video and sharing more insights with you.